Hello everyone and welcome to the 2K22 SmackDown. And well, to kick off tonight's show, we have the Queen Charlotte Flair taking on Toni Storm, #1 contendership action for Ronda Rousey's SmackDown Women's Championship. And of course, that match will take place at Payback, so whoever wins this match, you gotta think Ronda Rousey is watching very closely from, well, wherever she is. Also to come tonight, Usos taking on Los Lotharios, the SmackDown Tag Champs, back in action. As well as we get to witness the Tribal Chief himself, our Universal Champion, Roman Reigns, taking on none other than Kushida in tonight's main event, which will be, of course, preempted by the Battle Royale as previously announced last week to declare Roman's Payback challenger. 6 men, 1 walks out over the top. Of course, other action to come. And you know, you gotta factor in after last week's huge shock of Santos Escobar becoming Intercontinental Champion, dethroning the undefeatable Volta, that anything on the blue brand can happen. So tonight, Flair and Storm lock up, and could Toni Storm get the upset? Could Storm take out the more decorated, the higher level competitor to cement her position against Ronda Rousey at Payback? Or will the Queen get one more chance of gold? We saw her compete against Billie Kay last week, and if we see anything like that tonight, then this is truly going to be one hell of a battle. Oh well, here comes Toni Storm, fueled and fired up. One of the best competitors all over the earth, holding many titles in her illustrious career. But she looks to have one more, and that is Ronda Rousey's SmackDown Women's Championship. And, well, Storm, high energy, loved by the crowd. Maybe the fan favorite will finally succeed here tonight. Or maybe the Queen will come and bring Toni Storm's dream of blue and white gold to a crushing end. And here we go now. Flair throws a big hit. Toni Storm getting wrapped up now, but Storm with a few punches to the side and ribs of Flair. Toni Storm looking for something big early on, and I thought maybe going for a power slam there, pulling the knee up for the last second, converting into the backbreaker as Toni Storm now tries to will Flair up to her feet for this major dropkick, but no one was home, and it looks like Storm caught her head badly on the back of the on the mat there, on the back of that move. And that is not a position you want to be caught in with Charlotte Flair. You can't afford to be fighting her. Can't afford to be making easy mistakes. But Storm's still in it. Fireman's carry reverse into reverse DDT. Flair caught dragon screw leg twist. And this is where Charlotte Flair needs to go. Needs to keep this as a mat-based match. Flair now on to the shoulders. Backpack stunner. Flair once again targeting that leg. Targeting the, trying to weaken it. Open up for the all-encompassing figure 8 leg lock. The thing we saw last week, which cemented her win against Billie Kay. And that And I think we all know exactly what's going on here. Targeting the back of the head, trying to, well, trying to beat that weakness exploited earlier on. And these two women just trading shots. Chop block attempt, but Storm wraps the legs. Storm gets in the cloverleaf. Storm gets in the cloverleaf. And Flair was the wherewithal to get out. Storm fighting for her life. Fisherman suplex. Hook, line and sinker. And wraps her up. She wraps her up. And Storm could have this. Storm could have this. Flair vulnerable. Flair is vulnerable. Flair with a kick out before one. Storm just threw one of her best shots and Flair kicked out. The chop block connects with ease. Spear connects to follow through. And Charlotte Flair wrapping the leg. Figure four's locked in. Will she be able to get the bridge? And there it is. Toni Storm in a dangerous spot now. If Storm doesn't get out of this or find a way to release the pressure soon, this match could be as good as done. But Storm clinging on. And there it is. Toni Storm loosening the grip. Breaking the bridge. Toni Storm. Storm zero. And a kick on a one. Charlotte Flair and Toni Storm taking each other to the line. And while Storm's turn now to lock in a submission, really just cinching in on Flair, looking to submit her, but no. Once again, that chop block. Looking to take advantage of the vulnerabilities. Wheelbarrow face slam. And there it is. Charlotte Flair drawing her target. Flair went low. Storm caught her with a boot. But the spear was enough. Even playing ground. Everything is level and the bridge into the figure eight is successful and Storm is forced to tap. Toni Storm submits. And that is our women's title match for Payback confirmed. Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, one-on-one title on the line, and you can guarantee it is going to be one hell of a contest. As the Queen stands tall, of course, all congratulations to Storm who put up. Wait a minute, what the hell's going on? Shayna Baszler out here now, just cutting Charlotte Flair down, taking Flair apart, dismantling Flair. Of course, Baszler's got connotations and affiliations to Rousey, and this must be Rousey's way of sending a warning to Flair ahead of their match at Payback. using Baszler to send the warning. And once again, look at this combo. Just Baszler calculated strikes. And the big kick. And Shayna Baszler takes out Charlotte Flair. And we're only just getting started. There is more to come in this action-packed edition of SmackDown. And now into exhibition competition. Brian Kendrick takes on Tyler Breeze 1-on-1. A nice little display here for the up and coming mid card. But I mean, once again, what a hell of an opening contest there. And you gotta think the actions of Baszler must go in some form punished. But you know, we'll find out in due course what the hell is going on there. And well, here we go now. The crowd's favourite, the return of Prince Pretty. The return of Tyler Breeze. The most handsome man in the industry. And well, you gotta question, what's the plan for Breeze and Kendrick? Both men quite evenly matched. Kendrick has more of a pull towards submission, where Breeze has that technical pinning. He has to look out for either the unpretty or the beauty shot, which gives Breeze the advantage. Of course, only Breeze has to look out for is the captain's hook. That submission move utilized by Kendrick. But, you know, you've got to think that this matchup is damn well gonna be something interesting. Breeze's gorgeous chance already breaking out. And well, Tyler Breeze put in the corner by Kendrick. And a big elbow, followed up by a second. Tyler Hurricane Rana. Kendrick looking to manipulate and control. But Kendrick not being given any opportunities here. But these two men, like I said, evenly matched up and coming mid-carders. And, well, Breeze here putting on one hell of a show. Flips Kendrick through. Kendrick in a dangerous way. Kendrick putting the brakes on before he hit the corner, allowing him to move out of the way just in time to avoid the drop kick from Tyler. And a beautiful little springboard kick, supermodel kick to follow. Supermodel kick to follow. And there it is, the unprettier. And just like that, Tyler Breeze, no, kicks out at 2.5. And look at that, Prince Pretty. As Kendrick steps over the arm. And Kendrick. Oh well, look at Kendrick in a very, very bad position here. As he valiantly attempts to cling on and fight through. But Kendrick in a bad way. As he is desperate. To try and get one back. As these two men now go all out on each other. And the bruises forming on both men. Running, floating DDT. And this could be it. This could be the setup. Captain's hook attempt. Jumping elbow. Huge knee to the face. These two men going tooth and nail. Kendrick opens up to nothing but emptiness. The supermodel kick connects. And here it is. Unpretty, it connects perfectly. Hooks up the arm. And that's the 3. One hell of a contest coming from both sides. It was that first Unpretty landed, made one hell of a dent. Quickly followed by an onslaught. Oh well, Prince Pretty rules the roost. And well, let's see as this night progresses what more classics are in store. And now, tag team competition. Los Lotharios get the gem. The opportunity to square off against SmackDown's two top men in the tag division, the Usos, the tag team champions, the representation of the Bloodline and Roman Reigns. Of course, we saw Sami Zayn, Solo Sikoa pick up wins last week in impressive fashions. And here we go now. Here come the tag champs. Jimmy and Jay Uso being accompanied to the ring by Sami Zayn, the honorary Uso. Of course, still repping the shirts to show off their dual tag days. I mean, notice here the SmackDown Tag Champs not accompanied to the ring by their belts. But the Usos nonetheless represent the division. And once again, still to come tonight, Battle Royale, and of course Roman's grand return to TV. Jimmy now instantly picking up some easy hits on Humberto. And look at this. Courier. Hurricane Orana to Jimmy. Jimmy now in a bad position, put in the corner. Jay trying to get involved. Jay gets in the ring to pick a fight. A little bit of a squirreling around there. Chop block to Angel. But Jimmy once again dropped. And look at that from Gaza. Gaza trying to keep fast, keep loose, keep high. But Uso grounds them. You gotta think, yeah, if you're Los Lotharios and you win, you could have a chance of robbing those tag team titles off of the Usos before Lorcan and Birch even get a chance. You gotta think Lorcan and Birch are watching this very closely after their big win over Mustache Mountain, cementing themselves as #1 contenders. And while #1 contenders, they indeed are, picking up one hell of a victory last week in what can, only be described as a very impressive showing, taking out one of the top-rated teams in this industry, one of the most iconic teams from the UK scene. But right now we're just watching Jay Uso deconstruct, and Angel Garza gets that tag off to Humberto Carrillo. Hooks the arm for the vertical. No, that went for a Falcon Arrow instead. Humberto Carrillo made a mistake there by the ropes. Think influenced by the body of Jay Uso, he turned, giving Jay the separation between Angel and Humberto, so he can take this into his hands. Tag's being made now. What are the Usos thinking? And the double super kick connects. But the double super kick came to bite The Usos hard. Gaza going big, but well, Jimmy Uso taking Angel for a ride. Angel Gaza lays out. Jay's trying to get involved. Well, thanks to the distraction from Jay. The referee was in the right place for it to be an obstruction. A diving tag from Jimmy. No, Michinoku driver. Thought we were going to see an attempt there. And look at the calculation left from Jay and Jimmy. Attempted tag made. Tag has been made. One deconnect. And this has got to be it. And no. Somehow, some way, Angel Gaza is still in this one. And you got a question. You got a question if this is the right move. Humberto. And main event, Jay Uso. And a very nasty landing for Humberto there. As Jay gets a shot at taking on Humberto Carrillo in his own zone. And Jay unloading and unleashing. Rolls him through, super kick just like the fate suffered by Angel Gaza. Slams Gaza into the corner. Picks him up for the 1D. Jimmy gets him back down into a pin. And Jimmy Uso cleans out Carrillo and almost gets the 3. And while Jey Uso getting in the face of Angel Garza, knowing Garza has no choice but to wait until that tag. Garza left helpless in this scenario. Jimmy, you fucked it up. And look at this now, Jey Uso. Being taken for a ride. Humberto trying to desperately do everything in his willpower and this once more the Usos Jey. Tag is made. And maybe this time it can be solved with a 1D. Humberto busted. One D wasn't enough. Angel Garza was too quick on the pulse. Followed by the frog splash. And that was enough. You can see the calculation behind the moves. And the Usos stand superior. But they still have that upcoming battle with Lorcan and Birch, and you can guarantee that is going to be one for the ages at Payback. And now it is time for the Battle Royale. Ricochet gets his chance at claiming his shot at the WWE Universal Championship, which we will see the champ holder in action next. Battle Royale. Over the top. No pinfalls, no submissions. You just have to be the last man left in that ring, whether you have eliminated anyone or not. I mean, in a world you could, eliminate 5, but there's a scenario where you only take out one person, and that'd be the person that allows you to win this position. But Ricochet is going to have a huge disadvantage here, not being able to rely on those ropes. Because of course if he becomes too comfortable using those ropes, it will leave him vulnerable to an elimination. And here comes Murphy. Stepping into the ring. The best kept secret just got out. And could you imagine if we could see Murphy rise through the ranks and become the man to challenge Roman Reigns and give Reigns the fight for his life? But Murphy, calm and calculated, knows exactly what's on the table for him. The crowd letting out the boos. Murphy gets himself riled up, hyped up, prepared and ready. And the second man to enter this match, a huge, drastic change. Braun Strowman. Strowman now set to compete with that title opportunity in the line, and the shape this man is in is insane. The shape of his career as he, has a huge advantage here in this match with the power and size, able to, dissuade opponents from being able to put him over the top rope, especially the likes of Ricochet and Murphy, who haven't quite got that strength behind them. And here comes the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. And once again, a technical athlete as opposed to raw power like Braun Strowman is. If I was the betting man right now, Strowman is where the odds are for me. As we see all of these men approach. And entrant number 5, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. A striker and a powerhouse, definitely someone who could give Braun a run for his money in terms of his standing on the pecking order. One bro kick is all he needs to level an opponent. And well, we could see him pull that off tonight. With a little bro kick party that could cement his match with Roman Reigns. And the final man, L.A. Knight. Storming down to the ring, confident as ever. And this could be it. This could be the man we see topple Roman Reigns. A future bona fide star. And now he looks to become top of the tribe at the expense of all 5 of these men and Roman Reigns. For the cocky arrogance to him is, warranted with the immense skill he can bring in between the ropes. And Sheamus is out. Sheamus has been eliminated from the bat. And now LA Knight and Pete Dunne going at it. Murphy getting involved now. And well, Braun almost had him. Almost had LA Knight. But of course LA Knight there had the elimination of Pete Dunne. Ricochet already took out Sheamus. Braun. While LA Knight, I think, tried to pull Braun off on someone else. And Ricochet's gone now. And you can see LA Knight's panic there when he realised what he was between. And you gotta think LA Knight has a strategy in mind here. And LA Knight doing everything he can to try and take Braun out of the picture. LA Knight desperately doing anything in his power to try and level the beast. Well, the monster among men, as he is better known. LA Knight gets him up and puts him down. Braun put against the ropes here. LA Knight with a feat of strength dumps Strowman out, cementing Knight's stance. LA Knight, Roman Reigns. And you gotta think it would be a very disappointing night for Sheamus. Ricochet instantly eliminating him. And then we saw Murphy get his first elimination, taking out Ricochet there in the final, to get down to the final three. Strowman eliminated Murphy, and LA Knight capitalized on that to take the win. Main event time, and well, he knows he's facing LA Knight at Payback, but tonight he faces Kushida. And well, Kushida has a golden opportunity, and we have got confirmation from Triple H. If Kushida wins this match, we will get LA Knight, Kushida, and Roman Reigns for the Universal title at Payback. That is on the caveat if Kushida wins here tonight. Gotta think for Roman, maybe he is overlooking Kushida, maybe focused now on LA Knight, as that is the man he faces at Payback, and that could be the thing that blindsides him and allows Kushida to get in the huge upset tonight. I mean, this, of course, we are no strangers to upset. And here we go. Roman Reigns. All stand for the arrival of the tribal Chief. Kushida awaits in the ring, and that is what we are talking about. The Universal Championship in the hands of Paul Heyman. A magnificent title belt held by one of the strongest, the greatest competitors to walk this planet. Roman Reigns sets off with one mission: become God. And there is nothing that will stand in his way as he seeks out to beat all competition to retire with the title. This man stands unpinned, unsubmitted since picking up the championship belt. Since his return at SummerSlam that changed the entire industry as a whole. And now Roman Reigns. Greatness on a different level. Stands before us, your tribal chief and universal champ. Who can dethrone Roman Reigns? Kushida waits on the outside, getting himself riled up, getting himself warmed up. But you gotta, picture the massive difference here. One side's Kushida, one side's Roman, and only one of these men walks out the victor. Flying clothesarm from Reigns to open things up, and a second. Kushida had it scouted on the second run. You want to, avoid being grounded by Kushida. As soon as that, mat work kicks in, that is a game set match. The boos reign throughout the arena as Roman makes his handiwork of Kushida and the clothesline in the corner. And now a ground and pound. And this crowd not supporting 1 second of Reigns' onslaught. And did you see that? Roman Reigns there using his positioning, his ring awareness, positioning himself. As soon as he saw Kushida go to use that leg, the referee was in its path, allowing Roman to be saved from the damage, but also giving him the opportunity to stay in this one. Roman Reigns now toppling Kushida. Kushida still refusing to go down without a fight. Roman calls for Kushida to get to his feet. But I think this time Reigns means business. Calls for Kushida to stand and take what's coming. Spear reversed. Kushida with the comeback. Pins Roman flat at a 1 count. Kushida almost getting the hoverboard lock in. Kushida looks for something big. What could it be? Kicks the arm of Reigns out from under him. And locks in the hoverboard. Perfect setup and perfect follow. And there it is. Roman up from the hoverboard, straight to the spear, giving Roman exactly what he needed for the win. And that's a wherewithal you don't see often. And it was that big kick to wipe out the arm of Roman Reigns to open up that target for the hoverboard lock. But it was that spear. Reigns got to his feet first, knew Kushida was returning and just waited that little bit second longer to catch him off guard. With that burst of energy for the spear, and the Universal Champ closed out the show on top, and you've gotta think LA Knight has been taking very close looks and notes at Reigns' performance here tonight.